So, let's talk first the rise of local identity in Isabela. Ilagan experienced growth and development through the years, shaping its local identity. One major contributor to its rise is its strategic location. Ilagan is situated at the heart of Isabela province, making it an ideal hub for commerce, trade, and transportation. Aside from its location, Isabela capital Ilagan is also home to various industries such as agriculture, forestry, and mining. These industries have played a significant role in the city's economic growth, providing livelihood opportunities to its residents. Isabella's pride itself on its rich cultural heritage. It is home to various indigenous groups who have preserved their traditions and customs over the years. The city also celebrates its unique festivals, which showcases the province's agricultural abundance and pays tribute to the farmers who cultivate the land. Let's talk first the bonsai forest. So the Napig showcases a bonsai forest with plants ranging from 1 foot to 7 feet in height. The forest is astonishing, covering an estimated 5,000 hectares. This unique attraction is a haven for nature enthusiasts and photography enthusiasts alike. The forest is home to a vast collection of miniature trees meticulously cultivated to resemble the ancient art of bonsai. So, next is Camp Samal, located in the eastern part of the town of Tumuyani. Next is the Kamsamal. Isabela, Kamsamal is a 23.5-hectare area dedicated to all the activities of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines. The camp consists of its trademark rolling hills, along with incredible natural features like springs, shrubs, trails, and many more. So these are where the routines and training of Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are held, so expect to witness some fun and exciting outdoor activities during your visit here. The camp is open for tourists who are interested in exploring the beautiful scenery nestled within, as well as the historic memorabilia of the Association of the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. Honeymoon Island. Honeymoon Island epitomizing the essence of romance and relaxation. This heart-shaped island offers couples a secluded paradise where they can escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and celebrate their love in an unforgettable setting. Aside from swimming and lounging by the beach, visitors of the island can also go snorkeling amid vibrant coral reefs, diving, and exploring the island's hidden coves in mangrove forests. Next is Fayette Springs National Park. Fayette Springs National Park, situated in the suburbs of Santa Victoria, city of Ilagan. Fayette Springs National Park nestles a multitude of attractions guaranteed to satisfy adventurers. Northern Sierra Madre Natural Park. The Northern Sierra Madre Natural Park, or the NSMNP, is considered one of the most important of the protected areas system of the Philippines. It is the largest protected area in the country and the richest in terms of genetic, species, and habitat diversity. We also have Santa Victoria Caves. The Santa Victoria Caves are known for their distinctive geological features. First, they are popular for their sparkling rocks, which catch the interest of tourists, and their naturally formed lattices. Also, these caves have underground waterfalls, including the Penzal Falls, which is good for swimming. Moreover, you will find other recreational facilities. The Bolo Falls is one of the most notable throughout the Sierra Madre mountain range. It is one of the attractions of Sierra Madre Nature Park. The Kotkotan Beach. The Kotkotan Beach boasts a 3-kilometer long beach with coral reefs, seagrass, beds, and sandy shoreline that is fringed with a coastal forest in the village. There are regular sightings here of pointed-nosed dolphins and humpback whales aside from the various species of fish and shellfish, and marine turtles that can be seen from the surface. Let's proceed to their dance or festival. Baka Festival, February 15 in honor of their patron Saint San Pablo. The festival is aimed to showcase and promote the local cattle industry of the town of San Pablo. Survey revealing quite number of ranches in San Pablo led to the establishment of the Baka Festival. It is expected not only to be the highlight of future patronal fiestas of San Pablo, but also to sustain efforts to promote the local cattle industry and the products that have been developed since a convergence project was located in the municipality. The festival is a fine time to see cowboys of San Pablo display skills that are reminiscent of the American Wild West. Next is Binalay Festival. Binalay Festival showcases the bisalay, a white cake that locals usually eat during Holy Week. As their symbol of the noble characteristics they aspire to have as an individual. Ileganyas have made the Binalay a symbol of the noble characteristics they aspire to have as individuals and as a community. They regard the white cake as a representation of the body of Christ and the laro as his blood. As part of their penitence during Holy Week, binala is the only food Iliganyas eat. It is a rice cake that holds a special significance in the collective of Iliganyas, their religious life, and their culinary heritage. Not surprisingly, they have named their town festival after it. Every May, their signature product takes center stage twice. Once during the festival itself and then during the Isabela Day celebrations earlier in the month when it usually has a wider audience. Next is the Binadangan Festival or Palay Festival, a Thanksgiving celebration for the rich agricultural bounty of Rojas. A yearly celebration of Bagay Festival or Palay Festival held every July 4. The festival was popularly known as the Araw of ng Rojas celebration, but it was declared formally as Pagay Festival during the reign of Mayor Benedict Calderon. It is celebrated because of the rich agricultural bounty of Rojas, being one of the towns that produce large stocks of rice. The binadangan comes from an Ilocano word meaning bayanihan, and it was also derived from the former name of the town during the 60s. The festival ends with a long pyramusical. Last but not the least is the Gawa-Gawayan Festival. Gawa-Gawayan Festival is a Thanksgiving celebration for the bountiful harvest in the city of Kawayan. Also features the ethno-linguistics groups residing in the city. So let's proceed to their song or music. Ibanag literary traditions have survived in the form of old songs, proverbs, and poems that are still sung today, accompanied by indigenous musical instruments. These instruments produce both melancholy as well as martial tones, reinforcing the cadence and theme of the spoken word. The oral traditions of the Ononi, the Berso, and the Pabatang excellently convey folklore and ethnic values of the Ibanags. So next is the rituals or ceremonies. Isabela is rich in rituals and ceremonies that honor their heritage and beliefs. The Pataraday is a traditional dance ritual performed during rice planting season, symbolizing unity and thanksgiving to the deities for a bountiful harvest. Another significant ceremony is the Pamadayaw, a ritual for healing and protection conducted by the Mangangarag or spiritual healers. These ceremonies are deeply rooted in the cultural identity of Isabela. So let's proceed. So we have language, poetry, literature, or documents. The influx of Ilocanos into Isabela have made them the great majority of the province's resident population. Ibanags compose the second largest ethno-linguistic group and are concentrated in the municipalities of Cabagan, Temoni, and Ilagan. Gadangs and Yogads are scattered among the western and central lowlands, while Agtas and various other Negrito groups live in the Sierra Mountains. Tagalogs live in the coastal enclave of Palanan. Most of the lowland groups are integrated into the mainstream of Filipino culture and are indistinguishable except for their language. Ilocano is the common language understood and used in the province. Despite the assimilation of most of Isabela's people into the mainstream of Philippine culture, some ethnic artistic expressions have survived until today. We also have their local cuisine. So first we have Pansit Kabagan. Pansit Kabagan is a flavorful and hearty noodle dish that has become a beloved staple in Filipino cuisine, originating in the town of Kabagan in the province of Isabela. It is named after the place where it was first created. The dish is characterized by its unique combination of ingredients such as thick rice noodles, pork, shrimp, vegetables, and a savory sauce. The ingredients are cooked together in a wok, giving the noodles a unique texture and flavor. Pancit Kabagan is considered a comfort food in the Philippines and is often served during special occasions and family gatherings. It is a simple yet delicious dish that will surely please the whole family. Next is the moricos. So moricos is the rice cake, kakanin in Tagalog, is stuffed with latik or caramelized young coconut, steamed and wrapped in fresh banana leaf. Next is we have binalay. A trip to Isabela wouldn't be a complete without trying binalay, a delicious traditional delicacy made of stick rice flour and coconut milk. This sweet sticky rice cake is wrapped in banana leaves and cooked to perfection in boiling water. Enjoyed during special occasions and festivals. Binalay is served with latik sauce for an extra burst of flavor. Inapata. Whole glutinous rice that's a bit sweet and wrapped in small cylinders made of banana leaves are cooked by steaming. They're tied in batches, 10 per batch, and it resembles a magazine of bullets when tied. We also have sinewsiwan. What makes a sinewsiwan different is that the chicken blood is drained straight into a bowl with a half a bottle of local vinegar. This is set aside for the moment while Captain Rodolfo sautés the chicken innards with shallots and spring onion over low heat. Then the blood with vinegar is added in plus water if needed and then seasoned to taste. So we also have lechon carnero. Lamb. This dish combines lamb lechon marinated in oyster sauce, lemon juice, and red wine. It is also the same marinade that will be injected inside the lechon. Next is the bibingka. Bibingkang kanin is from glutinous rice, coconut milk, white sugar, and young coconut meat. It uses simple cooking methods such as steaming the rice before adding the remaining ingredients and baking it. Next is beliefs, healing arts, or secret knowledge. The people of Isabela hold a deep connection to their beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge. Traditional healers known as manghihilot use herbal remedies and spiritual rituals to cure ailments and promote well-being. The belief in anting-anting or protective amulets is prevalent among the locals, providing a sense of security and strength. Secret knowledge passed down through generations, includes ancient wisdom and herbal medicine, and spiritual practices that continue to shape the beliefs of the community. So next is the distinguished personalities in the locality. Isabela is home to 1,005,093,566 people who are distinguished for this resilience and diligence. Majority of them are classified as Ilocanos, who constitute 69% of total households. Two other prominent ethnolinguistics groups are Ibanag at 14% and Tagalog at 10%. The balance of 7% belongs to the Yodang, Paranan, Yogads, and the other indigenous tribes. Their ethnic differences, notwithstanding, Isabelinos demonstrate a close kinship that allows for great ease when challenging times call for unity, cooperation, and service to family and their community. Local history of Isabela. Isabella's early origins date back to the Stone Age over 25,000 years ago when a pygmy race called the Agtas were the first indigenous people to inhabit the Philippines. They were the ancestors to the Dumagats who still roam the mountains forest lands of eastern Isabela and the shorelines of coastal Isabela. Isabela has one of the highest literacy rates in the world of 97%. Most Isabeleños, especially those in the urban centers, speak and understand both English and Filipino. Isabella's attractive suburban lifestyle has steadily been attracting retirees of foreign descent, as well as Bicolanos, Visayans, and Filipinos from other regions, contributing to the fluency of Isabeleños in other languages in the local dialects, and to interesting interregional and cultural blends that are most evident in the lifestyle of culinary practices of the locals. Let's proceed to physical geography. The first one is building heritage. So in building heritage, we have San Pablo Church. San Pablo Church, built in 1624. It is said to be the oldest in the province. Its lofty bell tower of 6 layers, including the circular apex made of adobe, is the tallest in the Cagayan Valley. San Pablo, the oldest town of Isabela, was founded by Padre de Santo Tomas 210 years before Isabela was made a province. We also have Tamawini Church, Church of San Matias, Tamawini. The church walls are made entirely of brick. The facade is a magnificent display of the use of ornamented brick laid out in characteristic design. Customized bricks were numbered and placed customized to fit the walls. The interior of the church, similar to the facade, is veneered with ornamented bricks. The upper half of the interior wall is laid with ornately designed brick blocks. The bell tower of the church is cylindrical. The complex is fenced with brick walls, which is also ornamented, like the rest of the church. The convent, located at the gospel side of the church, is now in ruins. So let's proceed to the movable heritage. Next is the movable heritage. In the province of Isabela, particularly in the capital city of Ilagan, the traditional craftsmanship of the abel weaving is skilled passed down through generations. Local artisans intricately weave vibrant patterns and designs into fabrics using traditional looms and techniques. This craftsmanship not only produces beautiful textiles but also preserves the cultural identity and heritage of Isabela. Last but not the least is the local technology, telecommunications and media. Isabela is accessible to the world as any major city or key destination is. Even the coastal region of Isabela, which is separated by the northern Sierra Madre from the commercial areas or mainstream Isabela. A dependable telecommunications and multimedia infrastructure ensures 24/7 connectivity via the internet, satellite or cable, and cellular services, which augment information sourced from television, radio, and national and local newspapers and magazines that are readily available in all of Isabela.